Hello, so this is a bit of an off-the-cuff video that I'm making. I've just finished writing a really heavy part of my thesis for my PhD. I feel a bit stressed, I've got a bit of a headache. I just want to do something else for a little while. So I thought I would try some different setups on my desk, some different camera angles, some different mic positions, just to see how it works out. I'm not in the mood to focus on anything arcane related, I won't do it justice. Also, I don't want to spend ages making a video if I'm going to screw up part of where the camera is, how the mic's set up, etc. So I thought I would just try something a little bit different. So I wanted to check out just some different animated series because it's not something that I often watch, and to see what else was out there, and a few have popped up, mostly on Netflix. So the first one, because it looks like it's a relatively short episode, I'm going to check out the first episode of My Hero Academia. I don't know if there's going to be much in this for me. Well, in terms of your expectations of the type of content I produce. So I don't know if there's much for mental health therapy angle. It might just be fun to see me watching this as a viewer who's not seen something like this before. I'm also very aware that there's a whole dub versus sub argument that goes on. I'll be honest, I'm not in a place right now to have subtitles on. I feel I get quite distracted by them. It takes me away from what's happening in the actual screen because I spend all of my time just reading the subs. So I'm going to just watch the dubbed version. I know a lot of people are going to hate me for that, but I just don't have the energy in me right now to focus on subtitles whilst trying to keep up with what's happening on screen. So I'm going to try to make it a bit easier for me. The subtitles might not be perfect. I might be missing out a bit there. It's a cost I'm willing to pay at the moment. Don't hate me. So let's check this out. So this is episode 1 of season 1 of My Hero Academia.
Why are you being so mean? You're making him cry, Kacchan. If you keep on hurting him, I'll stop you myself.
You want to pretend to be a hero? You don't stand a chance without a quirk, Deku.
Deku.
Here's the sad truth.
Oh dear.
All men are not created equal.
That sounds quite deep straight away, doesn't it? All men are not created equal. I mean, I guess to some extent that is true, isn't it? Because we are all unique individuals. And then as soon as we're born, we're exposed to culture and parenting and learning histories and the way where you place in society. No, Stu, don't do this. Just watch and enjoy.
All men are not created equal. When I was 4 years old, I learned that some kids have more power than others. But that won't hold me back. If anything, it pushes me to do better.
What is that thing? He's loving the look of that thing. Oh, we got super villains. What's the age rating for this thing? Is this actually for me? 15 Netflix gives it. What I've learned here is that there's a lot of names to learn, I think.
The first incident was in Qingqing City. An extraordinary child was born who radiated light. After that, reports of people with superpowers popped up across the globe. No one knew what was causing these quirks. Before long, the supernatural became the totally normal. The world became a superhuman society, with about 80% of the population possessing some uncanny ability. A new profession dominated our collective consciousness. It was an age of heroes.
And villains, I'm guessing.
Oh, nice! Way to go, Death Arms!
The punching hero! I wish I had a quirk that made me super strong.
Everyone, please stay back!
Whoa, the rescue specialist Backdraft is here?
So is this guy, is he born like this? Is he born with fire hydrants for hands, or can he turn it off and on? Because in this particular very unique context now, it looks quite helpful. But if you're just going about your daily business and popping into Costa for a coffee, then it looks like it could be a bit of a hindrance.
The office.
That guy's massive.
It's Kamui Woods!
One look at that dopey grin and I know what you are. A fanboy. You are the incarnation of evil. Finding Lacquer Chain Prison!
She's even bigger. Look at the size of her.
The world's next hottest hero. Hi there, everyone. I'm Mount Lady. And you don't have to worry about this bum anymore.
Wait, she's getting all the credit?
With the rise of superpowers came an explosive increase in criminal activity. Those who performed the best were paid the most and got all the fame.
They've capitalized on heroism.
Around much in the city without damaging lots of...
So they said earlier he didn't have a quirk when he was being bullied. It's a bit sad.
Want to be a hero too, huh?
Yes, more than anything.
So, as third-year students, it's time to start thinking seriously about your futures and what you want to do with your lives.
Hey, Teach. Don't let me in with this bunch of losers. I'm the real deal.
I think there's a subtitle option where you can have just when things like that happen. Let me just go back there. I think I've turned it on. I'm not sure. Bakugo Katsuki. He's got attitude, isn't he?
Huh. You've got impressive test results. Maybe you will get into UA.
How smug he looks.
It's impossible to get into. That's exactly why it's the only place worthy of me. I'm the only one at this school who stands a chance at getting in. I'll end up more popular than All Might himself and be the richest hero of all time. And it all starts with UA High.
Oh yeah, Midoriya.
So he
Don't you
wants...
wanna
Did he say he wants to be the richest of all time? So that's his motivation, is it? To be
All
a
Might
hero.
himself and be the richest hero of all time.
Not because he wants to help
All
people.
across the world will know who I am.
For popularity and riches.
Oh yeah, Midoriya. Don't you want to go to UA too?
Midoriya? You're kidding, right? There's no way you're getting into the hero course without a quirk.
Oh,
Actually, they got rid of that rule.
they're
I
laughing
could be
at
the
him.
first one.
Listen.
I'd rather have the response of Bakugo, where everyone's like, oh, here we go again. He's running his mouth and bigging himself up, rather than have everyone kind of pointing and laughing. It's a bit sad, isn't it? They've both got the same ambitions.
Listen up, Deku. You're even worse than the rest of these damn rejects, you quirkless wannabe.
It's just that I've wanted to be a hero since I was little. I may not have a quirk, but I can still try my hardest, can I?
Yes, you can.
Hey, get back here! Someone stop that monster!
Yellow you want, sucker! This cash is mine!
Seriously, there's no stopping him.
Yes, there is.
Yes, there is.
You know why?
He's a big geezer. With a bright smile.
I am here.
I am here.
Man, that fight from this morning is all over the news. Better write some notes down before I forget anything.
What you got? His diary? Don't tell me you're taking notes on how to be a hero.
Just give it back. That's so mean.
When I'm the only student from this garbage junior high to get into UA, they'll realize I'm legit, the next big thing. That's not ego talking, I just know I'm good.
Ego.
Here's a little word of advice, nerd. Don't even think of applying, or else.
Or else what? Why is he that bothered if he thinks he's going to fail that hard?
That idiot.
I really hope this is going to be the underdog story.
My dreams have turned into fish food.
Mom, hurry! Faster, let's go!
Jeez, I think you've added 10,000 views to this one yourself,
rocking.
Izuku. I don't know
How
why you
excited
like
he
it.
is.
I think it scares me.
The video I loved was an old one. It was the debut of the greatest hero the world has ever known.
Look, he's got more! Because I am here.
Oh, he said that earlier.
He's the coolest in the universe!
We've got the same laugh.
Sorry, kid, it's not gonna happen.
Oh dear. So you really think there's something wrong then? Most of the other kindergartners in his class have begun to show signs already.
Oh, the way she frames that as if there's something wrong. Not having a quirk means there's something wrong with you. That's so sad. And I guess this raises questions about this concept of being normal. Is it normal in quotation marks? When I think it said earlier something like 80% of the population had quirks. So if you're on the 20%, then what's classed as normal, what's not classed as normal? Or do we just disregard the whole concept of normal and you're just who you are?
Izuku should have already manifested one of these quirks or a combination of both, but after viewing his x-rays, I don't think he's going to. Based on the research that's available, it's safe to say your son isn't going to develop a quirk.
So quirks, where did they originate from? Just some form of evolution over time? I'm sure it'll be answered. I'm thinking too much about it, probably. Oh, he's watching the video again.
There's always a smile on his face, no matter how bad things get. Even when things seem impossible, he never gives up.
Please be smiling when you turn around. Oh, he's trying. Like a grimace.
I can be a hero too.
Come on, Mum. Great opportunity here to define what a hero is.
I wish things were different.
Oh.
Mom, that's not what I needed you to say. Couldn't you see? My world was crumbling. There was only one thing
Oh, I feel touched. Kids. Every time.
I
Gets
made
me.
a decision that day. I have to believe in myself. And I'll keep smiling, just like him. A villain?
You'll make a perfect skin suit for me to hide in, kid. Thanks for the help. You're a real hero to me, kid. I didn't know he was in the city. I gotta get out of here fast before he tracks me down. Have no fear, you're safe. Now that I am here, that is. Texas Smash!
Wake up, you're going to meet your hero.
Is that all Might?
Thought we lost you there. Well, looks like you're moving around all right. Sorry about that back there. I didn't mean to get you caught up in my justicing.
Justicing.
I'm the most amazing hero in the entire world. All Might, the real thing, in the flesh, standing right in front of me. Please sign my notebook. He already did! Thank you so much. This will be an heirloom, a family treasure passed down for generations to come.
Stay out of trouble. See you around.
He can't go yet. There are still so many questions I have to ask him.
I'm taking off. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Wait, we're flying! If I let go now, I'll die!
Oh, that's a good point.
I just have a lot of things I want to ask you personally!
Shit. Not a very smart move. Bang on the door for a while. Someone will let you in. Now, I have to go.
1 second!
No, I don't have any time.
I have to know! Is it possible to become a hero even if I don't have a quirk?
Let's see if he responds better than his mum did.
Could I ever hope to be someone like you?
That music.
Meeting All Might was a dream come true. A real miracle. Standing in front of me was the hero I'd idolized most of my life.
And what's he going to say?
Didn't realize it at the time, but that chance encounter would change the course of my future.
I want to know what he's going to say to him. No, you will never be a hero like I. Right, is that it? Is there any... Oh, we got... What's this little bit?
Fear, adoring... Never fear, adoring public. I am here for the next episode preview.
Oh, almost got some insecurities. Wow. So what do we make of that? I quite enjoyed it. It was quite entertaining, wasn't it? It's only like 25 minutes or something. That's quite fun. There's some interesting storylines, some interesting plots around living in a society where you don't have a quirk when the majority of people do, and there's some interesting stuff there around how some people seem to be using it as to be a villain, and some people using it to be a hero. But then I guess the heroes are required to try to stop the villains. But if there weren't any villains, then I guess the heroes could go around saving people without quirks, or maybe people with quirks who can't help themselves, who are kind of caught up in accidents and natural disasters and things. So it could be used, that time could be better spent than beating villains, but that would probably wouldn't make as good of a TV show. Yeah, I quite liked it. I kind of want to watch the next one to see why All Might can't... What did he say then? He can't use his power for some reason and he's a fraud. Yeah, alright, let's just leave it there. Tell me what you think. Any My Hero Academia fans on the channel and the Patreon? Let me know what you think. Cool, right. I'm going to watch something else. I'm going to trial a few kind of episode 1s and just see how we get on. See what I like, see what takes my fancy. This doesn't mean I'm giving up on Arcane, by the way. I'm going straight back into Arcane very shortly. I'm just not in the headspace for it. Hope that's cool. Laters.